Well, how are we all today? And this, what we're talking about here, this street lamp, this lantern here that you might find interesting. And what a surprise to people, honest to be with you, these lanterns like this on street lamps, they used to be up on the ESB network poles at the times. And this way a forward cell cap, it's a bypass forward cell, so they take the part back off it. The back of it can be aluminium. They don't make, they used to make, they don't make lanterns like these now anymore. So what I do is and it's actually when we're going to open this, I'll read what's on it, because the reason is the clip part on this, and the bowl kind of bit, so it's a few bits of crack on the bowl. The bowl's kind of plastic, all went yellow, kind of browny yellow colour from the heat from the lamp. So it's only 1 inch on this here, the hook hinge, and there's a screw, and the bolt goes through the canopy, the hook on the aluminium, and the screw goes through the hook, and a plastic hook ties onto the other plastic snap off because the other plastic snapped off because it's only tied onto a screw in the bolt, and the hook through the canopy aluminium at the frame of this lamp. Now this is what the mainly what the lamp is like inside, so I had to care for the bowl, because this bowl is very fragile plastic, because you don't, it's very rare now to get lamps like this in these days. And the lamp is actually, what it says there, the code is actually said here, and it says FTT. Well, it's made in England, a company called FTT N442005 715. What this lantern used to be, and the gassing that these bulbs, they don't screw in and out. It's 125 watt mercury lamps they put into this. There's a couple that I have. These are the 3-pin one. This one and this one in my hand. This one I have here. It's these are like, obviously they're all of the 125 watt. Watts. You see most of them get at 80 watt. And this one, it's in my hand. Made by GEC company. 125 watt, because the print right gone off the glass. It's a 3-pin. As you see onto the ones with the 3-pin, and the other one that I have here in this box here, and it's actually similar to this lamps, similar to this, and this one here. Now this is not the original box of this lamp I took out, the one that has another one that has the 3-pin in it. And it's kind of old looking style lamp, it's an old style of a bulb. And this one has the 3-pin and that Edison screw that goes into this lamp, fixture here. And it says Irish MAF RV, made in France, 125 watt, and says under the glass here. And you can actually see it says up onto the glass here. So the real reason is that the story is these lamps, so that's the box I put these into it. And these, the ones with the 3 pins, these are very hard now to get. Very hard to get the ones with the ones with 3 pins on it, and this is the original one with the 3-pin on it, and the lamp holder there has the 3-pin. This kind of all rusty on the gear tray all inside. Now this lamp does work, because I have tested it. It does work straight away, no bother, works perfect. And this is the other one, same Irish RIS, not Irish, so it's the same, not meant to say, with the lamp there, and it's the same company made. It's RIRS MAF, like MAF RV, made in France. That's why it's because it's all rubbing off. This is the one I took out. So this is the one I took out, and the other one here that says on the front of it, it's actually RIIS MAF RV, made in France, 125 mercury lamp. So I put this up here. So, and this one, the one that's the newer one, the new type one, the one with the silver cap on it with the 3 pin on it. See, these 3 of them that has 3 pins. So I'll stick this back in, because we don't want powder going everywhere, glass shattered and everywhere. So we stick this in, and when I put the lamp back into it, it just clicks in like a bait cap, not a screw, Edison. And the bracket there is kind of hold the lamp holder. It's kind of become a bit rusty. It was white at the time, so the bowl is kind of yellow. So anyway, so this one actually came from Arklow, came all the way from Arklow to Dublin. So that's from, this is from Arklow gypsum factory. This one, the FTT and N442005 715. This Latin, that actually came from gypsum Arklow factory, because it was closed down for many years, closed down for a long time. We used to go down to Arklow a lot. So when I used to bring the dogs for a walk, and we walk around the Arklow gypsum factory place, it was banned and closed down for years, many years when it was closed down. So this was a knockdown from a wall. So other ones who were knocked down are all broken to pieces. Though this is a good one I picked. This is the good one that fell onto it. This was actually found on the grass. So I actually rescued this from Arklow to back all the way to Dublin, from Arklow gypsum factory, because Arklow gypsum factory at the time, it was all kind of falling down, building was crumbling down, so they demolished it about 2 years ago, and they're building the water treatment plant there now, where we used to go down there all the time. So that's the Arklow gypsum factory, because that's all demolished now, knocked down now, because the building was all rusted. Everything was all rusted. This one of these lamps, it was up on the side wall on the building, and all of them are kept falling down. Most of them were all smashed and broke up to pieces. This the good one I found on the ground, on the grass, and it fell down off a wall. So I actually rescued this and brought this all the way from Arklow to Dublin, from Arklow gypsum factory. That's all demolished, all pulled down now. The new building going up. The new building going up. So anyway, the Arklow, the place that was closed down, abandoned for years, so they wasn't going to use it for a long time. That's, I have this now about 15 years now. So 15 years ago since I haven't been down in Arklow since. So it's actually something like this one is actually something like the one I showed before that came from eBay. Simplex GE light. It's something like this one. It's a different shape. The canopy, it's different shape to that one, because this one's a little bit smaller than, mainly the same size. It's actually something like this one. Simplex GE lighting. Something like this one I showed this one the last time before in the video. So I actually put this one down here. So anyway, now is the, and this one here, the FTT N442005 715. That's the code of this lantern. This one here. Now I'm going to show you what's inside the gear tray, to have a look inside. So the screws are gone off, because the screws snapped off on both sides on that, onto the shoe bits. And when I open her up, and as you can see what's inside it, I actually put three connector blocks in here, live neutral. So one is for the photocell, and the output was to bypass the photocell into the ballast, and then the capacitor. So the capacitor is actually, smoothens the power into the ballast, into the lamp, from the main powers from the wall plug socket. So that's just this falling off. This, it's still hanging on, so it's hinged on. So it's got this kind of all rusty. There, the gear tray, all this that's all kind of rusty and all rusting it up. So most of these, I've seen most of these, I'll smash it up to pieces, because I'll just thrown out building, getting demolished. This was one of them that fell off the building. This was a knockdown one. So as you can see in there, these are the original grub screws. So I can't get the grub screws opened. So see if I can with the grub screws, and doesn't. So come, because these grub screws here, the clamp onto the pole bracket. What I'm talking about here, the pole bracket. Kind of a bit stiff. I can't get them out. Maybe I'll try with someday. I'll try with a WD-40 put into this lamp. And the ballast there, yeah, as you can see, the ballast there kind of rusty, and it's made by Philips, 125 watt mercury vapor lamp, made by Philips, and there's the bracket going right across it. So I actually rewired this going into the lamp itself, into the lamp holder. Actually, I rewired this myself. So that's actually, it's kind of all rusty now inside it. So we're going to give a little test to turn. I'm going to power this up and see how it works, and before I see how it works, and this is what the one look like. And that's the one that's look like different compared to the Simplex GE lighting, but this one's a different shaping. And as you can see, it's there on the side of it. That's just your hinge to the bowl, and this one is the metal clip part on this side of it, and the metal clip part. Like these ones, like from Dublin all down the country, these are used to be up on the ESB network poles at the time. So it's very rare now to see these ones. It's very rare now to see these ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power this up and see how it works, see how it fires up. So see how it powers up, and let's count it. So I knock this light off, and you can see much better in the dark when this gets to the full brightness. Right, okay. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. And there she goes. You can see the pinky colour off the lamp. It starts to glow through the bolt. So when you open this up, so sometimes you have to be careful, because no live wire tipping off this. So you put your hand on that, you could blow yourself to smithereens. And remember, I always say, stay safe with the electrics. Be careful once you know what you're doing. There you can see, it goes into the warm colour, because the plastic bowl and this kind of yellow, because it's not glass, it's plastic, because that's the two type the 125 watt lamps with the 3 pins in it. And you see this, how the whole lighting up. And the other one there, the box made for Sylvania, but this is not the original box off this lamp, because that's what there's two, and there's 2 different types. One is different to the other, and there's one different to the other out one of these lamps, but and it's one is different to the other. and the one that's made RIS MAF RV 125 watt, and this one is made by, actually made by GEC, the company. 125 watt lamp made by GEC company, and as you can see it's powering up here. So you can see the two different, and this one here and this one here is two different types of lamps, and with this, because they're separate with the 3 pins on it. Sometimes they're not the only ones you can get now this stage, because it's very hard to find bulbs like this stage. So I'm going to put it back into the box there, put them up safe, because if they fall, never gonna get these placed again. So I'll put this back up here for the lamp. Put this back up here, and you can see it gives about another 6 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes and 6 minutes to this gets to the full brightness. And as you can see in the dark, you can see into the dark. So I'm going to pause it there, and when this gets to the full brightness, and I'll show it again. Now, right, she's up to the full brightness, and I know it's waving onto the camera here, so it's actually the lamp. It's doing it. The camera's doing that itself. It's not just the lamp. So this is what the lamps look like. So this is what it's look like. You see it powering up to the full brightness, and this is what she's look like. And then when I open this out, so when I open this out and put the bowl out forward, and this way she's look like, the lamp inside her. Jeez, I can't even look at that myself. It's some light after. I can't even look at that myself. Jeez, that's some light out there. So when the bowl is kind of all yellow, because the heat of the lamp, it's up to 400 Celsius degrees. You can't put your hand on one of these. They could actually scald the hand off you, because I actually rewired that myself into the lamp holder here. But they click the bulb in with the 3 pin on it. So I'll close this back up and see how the colour is. Just because it's yellow on the bowl, because there's a few cracks on crack marks on this bowl. So I had to be careful with this bowl there, because when they open it out, and you see the different colour from the lamp when you close it back up, and goes back to that colour again. So this is what the lamp is ways look like. And I'm going to turn this other 2 lights back on. Yeah, and this is the way she's look like when she's firing up a street lamp, an old type of street lamp. Made, it's made by FTT N442005 715. That's the way they look like, and put it out now. That's the way they look like, these type of lamps. And actually came all the way from Arklow to Dublin. So when I rescued this, and when I got this going, I had to rewire this myself to put this connector block into it. Wire this myself, because the ballast is rusty. So the ballast as well as the original of this, because the ballast made by Philips. I don't think it wasn't the original ballast in it, because they put it. They must have put a Philips ballast into this, because this gear tray, and the front of the gear tray kind of all rusty. So anyway, so there you go, and I hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching.